Well, hello my friends, thank you for joining me today on today's journey. Local, I've just come out to Coed Bell Wood, as you've probably seen all the bluebells. Looks rather lovely. There's a few places I've got in mind, just trying to look for some spring colour today. So I'll pick you up a bit later on. Just enjoy the journey. See you later, bye bye. Well, what do you think of this? Now, you should always be mindful as a photographer when you come out for all nature, you know, whether you trample things, but it's especially more so for bluebells. Look behind me, I know you might look and think there's absolutely hundreds of them, but apparently they take so long to regenerate if you actually go and stand on them. You know, people put the pets or the children right in the middle of something like that. Behind me, as you can see, all them wonderful bluebells. It takes so long to come back. So my advice would be, you know, if you respect nature, try and stick to all the paths. You can see, you know, right down here behind me, plenty of good picture opportunities just from the path. Okay, let's get on. Okay, so I've left Coed Bell Wood now and I've come down to Dyserth. I was hoping for the wild garlic, and as you can see behind me, probably a week too early, but it's still enough to see something. Okay, I've taken a shot behind me now. You can see the tripod set up. I've just got a nice one going under the little bridge down there, and a little bit of wild garlic over on the left hand side of the frame. Okay, so this is nice. Would be better probably in a week's time, but we'll have another scout round, see if there's any more photos to show you anyway, and I'll pick you up later on where we'll head elsewhere and find some more colour, yellow maybe. Okay, I'll see you then. Seems to me recently that wherever you go in the forest, they're doing an awful lot of tree culling going on, which is a shame, but sometimes it's needed for regrowth. And of course, you never know if they're diseased as well. But you can't put this down to storm damage, not all of it surely. You can see anyway by the, if you have a look, that's a fresh cut, so that's been sown, as a lot of them have here. Anyway, let's go on. Just coming up the path. I think there should be, just over here, a seat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, there it is. And there's a road going into Dyserth. All the cars moving along nicely. And just down the bottom down here, that will be Trelawnyd. And you got all the hills, Morvimai over there in the distance. You can hope you can make out the actual tower spike up by Nanach there. That glows red at night. Should be able to see it even though it's hazy. I can't see on this little screen obviously, but there we are. But behind that and to the left, if you are seeing it, that little dot, that'll be Morvimai. I did a vlog there a while back and it was horrendously windy. Check it out if you like. Quite funny actually. Okay. So I'll take one or two shots and might send the drone up actually. I'll pick you up again later. Now then, quite bright today, so I needed to put a magnetic case filter on. It's a 0.9 graduate filter. What it means, it's dark at the top but clear at the bottom. It just helps balance that sky out and brings the definition out onto the clouds. F16 1/80 second ISO 100. So I'll have to put it on the timer Where are we? Normally I've got a remote shutter, but I forgot to get it out the bag. And since you're watching me with that actually on the bag, there are other ways to get around things. This being one of them. There we go. So 2 second timer, hit the button. There it goes. Okay, so let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, that's quite nice. That'll do. Got a nice leading diagonal line. I'm not going to explain the photo for you anyway, because if you're a photographer, you should know all about that anyway. Get a bit boring going through all the things when there's no need to. I hope you're enjoying the video. I'm certainly glad I come out, just staying local, just proving that you don't really need to go too far if you really want to see the spring colours. We've seen garlic, wild garlic, we've seen the bluebells, we've seen lots of gorse. I just go up on the way home to the hill on Meliden. Couldn't think of the name of it then, sorry. Great Vow, I think. Anyway, so the thing I just want to talk about today, I want to say thanks for my loyal audience who are tuning in. One thing you notice with me, I say what I think, really. I'm not one of these snowflakes or what have you. I don't mean any harm, because as you know, I don't name names. I'm never picking on someone, it's always a general view. So one thing with me, I've noticed on several Facebook pages, there's lots of places where you can post your photos, videos as well, I suppose, and the admins, this is what I'm coming for. Just put it out here, maybe out the sun. Yeah, I'm not an admin brown noser. Okay, there you go, said it. Some admins are very good photographers, as you're well aware, and others maybe not so. But whenever an admin, and you can check this out, puts a photo or what have it on their site, how many hits does it get? You know, thumbs up. Why is that? You know, people trying to I'll just stop here and talk to you. Look at these trees behind me. It's a lovely scene though, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, back to the point. Yeah, so they put a post out and they get hundreds of thumbs up, even if it's just a mediocre post. And I scratched my head thinking, why is that? Is it because they want people perhaps think if they buddy them up, so to speak, and when there's a banner change? You know, I never go in for these competitions as such. Most likes wins for the banner. If you want to do it, you go ahead and do it, no problem. I mean, it's a farce for me, unless it's a proper photographic competition, you know, run by Sony, Nikon, Canon, or National Geographic, you know, where you've got proper professional photographers actually judging them. That's the thing, who's judging them? You know, it could be, are they a photographer? You know, it's just what do they like? Find out what they like, post that way. You know, if it was me judging, as you know, I don't want to harp on about it, but half those oversaturated stuff would get thrown out. They wouldn't win at all because it's me judging. And it's the same for anybody else. So I mean, I just, you know, it's just a personal thing. I don't like it. But yeah, it's a bit strange, that one. You know, I've done myself more harm than good. In Pristine Connect, which is my local one, I used to put out photos as regular. Don't do them anymore. I hope I haven't told you this before. I apologise if I do, but I don't think I have. But 95%, 90% of them always got used as a banner, which I used to think was great. But it's done me more harm than good. And now, you know, photography is one of these hobbies where there's a lot of jealousy around. I don't get that. I get frustrations, of course. I mean, I get frustrated, I'm sure you do, when you're seeing certain things that you don't like, all these different styles. But jealousy, oh, come on, what's that all about? And people are judging who posts it these days rather than the post itself. It's another topic conversation I'll go on about on another day for you. Right, so yeah, no, yeah, you know, as I say, some admins are very good, and rightly so. They, you know, they run the pictures, they run their sites, they run their video channels and what have you. There's others that are not so good. I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying it's an overall view. If you check on it, and I just wonder, why do they get so many hits, particularly when you compare that to another one, which, you know, technically you have a look as a photographer and think, well, that's, you know, she's put a good one up, or he's put a good one up there, fair dues, and half the likes. I just think it's wrong. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, like I say, it's only my opinion, so who gives a toss for what it's worth. Right, let's go and have a look at the next location, and let's see what we can find. Okay, we'll see you then. Let's go. Right, so just passing the trig point to come over the view here. What we have, back end of the Meliden industrial unit, and just down there you can see the old engine house, the old road going past Royal Coaches. You can see the orange buses in the distance. Over there you got Dyserth going up the hill up there, and then you've got the old quarry right on the top over there. A few clouds in the sky, which is nice, but as you look out to the coast, you can see there's very, very, very faint rays, sun rays. It's very hazy, but it's a beautiful view. Particularly what's catching my eye, and I wanted to try and get some of that rapeseed oil fields down there for you. They're lovely. Sun's just catching them. There's one or two lovely trees, as you can see down here. As you following the road down there, you've got lovely yellow trees catching the highlights of the sun. Right. So I just want to say, I hope you've enjoyed the video if you've stayed with us this long. You know what my vlogs are all about the journey. Not too many fake pictures taken today, as I've said, but I'll dig one or two out of the old ones and put them out. I've had a lovely day. I hope you've enjoyed it. It'll be 2 weeks time before I do another one now again, so it will come out on a Sunday, usually Sunday afternoon. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing, remember to tune in next time in a couple of weeks time. Okay, thanks very much guys, see you next time, bye bye.